I'm Lee Pacchia, and these are your Bloomberg Law headlines for the week. First up, a massive lawsuit has been brought by the federal government against Bank of America, Bloomberg News is reporting. The complaint alleges that Bank of America subsidiary Countrywide defrauded Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac by selling them flawed mortgage loans through a program called The Hustle. The U.S. attorney is seeking over $1 billion in damages. No criminal charges have been filed. You can read the complaint on Bloomberg Law. Also, expect big changes on the Supreme Court no matter who wins the presidential election, says CNN legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin. Justice Antonin Scalia would leave the bench if Governor Mitt Romney is elected, Toobin predicted to SCOTUS blog. D.C. federal judge Brett Kavanaugh, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, and Supreme Court litigator Paul Clement would be on Romney's shortlist, he said. Toobin also thinks that Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg would depart should President Obama get reelected, with Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick and Secretary of Homeland Security Janet Napolitano among her possible replacements. Never too soon to speculate on this sort of thing. Finally, what to do if you're owed money by a sovereign nation. A subsidiary of New York hedge fund Elliott Capital Management has a novel solution: seize the country's warship. It convinced a court in Ghana that it could seize a visiting Argentine Navy frigate in an effort to collect over $1 billion in unpaid debt. They're refusing to let the ship go unless the government coughs up at least $20 million. Argentina says the seizure is an act of piracy and violates diplomatic immunity. To get its sailors out, it chartered an Air France plane rather than use its own national air carrier for fear the hedge fund might seize the plane too. The lesson here: don't mess with hedge funds. That brings us to the question of the week. Should creditors be able to seize a country's national assets in order to recoup debts? Let us know what you think in the comments. And that's our update for this week. I'm Lee Pacchia. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.